Thank you for 13 subscribers. You know what that means? We have to celebrate. 13. Next milestone is 69. Anyways, today I'm going to teach you how to make a Charles plush plus a Henry Stickmin plush. Here's what you're going to need for Charles, and here's what you're going to need for Henry. You also need some black felt, gray felt. Hey, so I realized that gray felt is actually really hard to find. An alternative would be to get some white felt, get a gray marker, and color it. It's worked for me before, and you're only going to use like a tiny piece of gray felt. Alright, bye. Some red felt and some white. First, we're going to make their bodies. You're going to need to cut out 2 strips of black felt, and then glue them together so the body can be extra strong. You can use regular fabric glue if you want to wait when you glue something, or you can use hot glue if you don't want to wait. If you want to make Charles and Henry, make 2 of those. Now for the hands. Or arms. Yeah, arms. Again, cut out 2 black strips of felt, but this time don't glue them together. We just glue them together for the body because we want it to be extra stable. So these are just the arms. And again, make 2 more if you want to make both. Now we glue them onto the body. I'm going to glue them from the back side, just like that. Now for the legs. What I like to do for the legs is just cut out a triangle and then, cut away the inside so it's just like 2 sticks. They're one piece. We could just do the same thing we did for the arms, which is cut out 2 strips and then just glue them to the bottom. This way it's faster. Just glue those bad boys on. Now let's work on the shoes and hands. Just like that, and then glue them on. Here are the Henry and Charles completed bodies. Now one thing I did for Charles was I gave him a thumbs up because it's like an iconic thing, so that's where the white felt comes in. Yeah, this much felt for 1 thumb. This part is totally optional, but you can just, cut out like a thumb. Now for the heads. Eyes! Ants! Just kidding. Here are the eyes. So I cut out 4 small strips and then rounded the tips. So now you just glue them on. So one of the heads is done. It's Henry's. I have to keep working on Charles's. But in the meantime, let's glue Henry's head on. So here it is. You might realize that the head may be a little small compared to the body. That's because I ran out of the largest size of white puffballs. So if we compare them, it's a bit smaller. But make sure you just use the largest ones you can find. If you want to add a little smile with black felt, you can, but I didn't add one because Henry doesn't usually talk. Alright, let's go to Charles. Didn't forget about these. So first, we glue these pom-poms to the side of Charles's head. These are obviously his headphones. And they kind of have like a black inside, so we're going to take yet again more strips of black felt and kind of just glue them around the inside. This will look a lot better if it was a slightly bigger head, but again, I'm out of those, so I'm using the materials that I have. Gonna say it again, use the biggest size pom-pom for the head. It will look the best. Now we have to make the top part of the headphones. And guess what? It requires another black strip. We just glue it on top. So then, there's like a red part on top for the middle. So we gotta bust out the red fabric now. Just cut out a little rectangle. Boom, glue it on. We're almost done. We just need to make the microphone with another black strip. But this time it's angled. Boom, glue it on. Almost done. Next up, we need a very small red trapezoid. Glue it on. Third last step. We gotta make the microphone, aka a tiny little oval. Glue it on. Second to last part. Add a mouth. Glue it on. Congratulations, the head is now done. Glue it on. It only looks a little derpy. That's why you use the big pom-pom. You looking like the ugly sibling. Ugly. You're looking like the ugly sibling. That's how you make Charles into a plush and Henry himself into a plush. Thank you, my 13th subscriber, for subscribing. See you in a couple days.